Welcome to your first Commissioner Review. I'm your host, Evan Craig, also known as Classes in Session. This week we'll be reviewing last week's results and previewing next week's matchups. We'll get started with the biggest performance from the week from yours truly. Now I'm aware there was some controversy from the matchup. However, I don't care. So I would like to move on and just say that Trenton was wrecked with a Will Levis 9-point performance. But the game was ultimately capped off by a Taysom Hill 19-point performance and a Indianapolis Colts, your Indianapolis Colts, 28-point performance. Deshaun Watson had a very nice 19 points. Trenton left Madison on the bench and Dotson on the bench, leaving some points out there, and also Dobbs on the bench, leaving, 15 points on the bench from his quarterbacks. So that's not good. So good luck next week to Trenton. The next matchup is Kyle Mayrose, lost in an utter defeat to Big Knobs Only. Truly rest in peace to Lolita, but not Lolita, Kyle Mayrose. So he got fucked up. There's nothing really to note from Kyle's team. He left nothing on the bench. His team kind of just sucked this week, to be frank. Big Knobs Only, Pat Mahomes underperforms. His whole team really underperforms. Hawkinson played well. Myers played well. The Chargers defense, shout out to defenses this week, led him with 27. He left Ramondre Stevenson on the bench with 21. And that wraps up their matchup. Jameis Winston defeated LeBron Cook in a thrilling matchup of a score of 96-86. Notable carriers of Jared are Derrick Henry, bitch, and good Lord, Cleveland defense, 23. What a week for defenses, am I right? Nobody on the bench noteworthy. T. Higgins had 15 for Brom, nothing else to note. Amari Cooper had 22 with Deshaun Massage Myself Parlor back in the lineup. But that wraps up them. We've got the Raw Doggers. I'm at school, so I can't say that loud. And Dick Butkus. In a very, very close matchup, probably the matchup of the week if I look at the rest of the scores. The other two games were fairly close. But we've got the Raw Doggers losing 116-118, but getting that median win, which is also always important. Burrow and Prescott both played well for their respective teams. Mixon and Jacobs played respective. Zach Moss was pee-pee-poo-poo. CeeDee Lamb had a good week. Ferguson had a good week. Basically anyone on the Cowboys, it seemed, had a good week, except for Brandon Cooks. Raiders defense, 19. Good Lord. What a week. Mayfield, 19. CJ Stroud on the bench with 41. What a loser. Who would leave CJ Stroud on the bench for Joe Burrow? Punk-ass bitch. Anyways, Musgrave, Green Bay Packers tight end with 12 on the bench for the Buckuses. Former commissioner lost in a 15-point difference matchup against the Olave Gardens. Rashad, I don't know. White, one of Nick's keepers, with 25.9. I think it was one of his keepers or one of his first draft picks. Moser had an okay week. Stephon Diggs finally played well. No one left on the bench. Nico Collins with 12. Jonnu Smith, fuck Kyle Pitts, with 19. And Josh Allen with 25. Nothing really serious. And then the perhaps upset of the week, we got Rock City rocking up, get rocked, the Ghost of Donnie Baker, Andrew Baldwin. Nolan's team just overall just played decent. Cole Kmet, I had him last year, fuck him, but he had 21, rounding up from 20.5, and Koo the Atlanta kicker. He's been popping off this year. He has like 60 points. I think I saw a tweet. He has 60 points, and that's more than 8 quarterbacks this year. Hurts had a good week. Unfortunately, it looks like that's right. Taylor Swift wasn't in Germany or London. I forget where it was. So Travis Kelce's powers were drained from him. No one on the bench. Warren had 13. Oh, was that Tank Dell? Yeah, Tank had looks like a career high, probably 27. And Dalton Schultz. Ooh, that's tough. That's tough, Andy. You're leaving 48 combined points on your bench. That's not going to get it done. So that is the overview of last week. We're going to look at next week's matchups. And I'll just be frank with you. My matchup next week, I'm going to get fucking shit on. Jameis Winston has a predicted 101 to my 87. I have A.J. Brown and Tyreek Hill on the bench, so I'm looking like I'm going to get shit on. So that's cool. I don't mind. I need to be brought back down to reality, probably safe for my sake. I do have the Dolphins defense on my bench, so shout out to them. Raw Doggers predicted to beat Big Knobs Only with a 108 to 53 difference. Jacob, please sort out your lineup. Trenton and the Ghosted Donnie Baker have a interesting matchup, but it looks like Andrew set your lineup so we can get a more accurate preview. I hate being commissioner. You need to put a little parentheses around in between being and commissioner, put former, please. Also set your lineup. It's Thursday, people. What are we doing? Set your lineups. But right now, Dick Butkus is supposed to win that substantially, 103 to 53. Looks like more lineups maybe not set or just bad teams. Olave Garden, just a bad team, and Let Brom Cook hasn't set his lineup yet. And we've got Kyle 101 to 93 on Rock City Teddy in the preview. Both lineups are set. So, and then I'll read the standings off for everyone. In first place in the poo-poo division, we have yours truly. In second place, we have the Raw Doggers. In third place, at 9-9, we have I Hate Being Commissioner. We have the poo-poo division is just some top tier quality. Everyone's within a game of being at 500. So we've got yours truly at 12-6, Isaiah at 10-8, Nick Razin at 9-9, Andy at 9-9, Kyle at 99, Brom at 8-10, very close to being at 500. The PP division still competitive, but with the bad teams. We got Jared at 12-6. We got Jacob at 11-7. Nick Para at 9-9. Trenton at 9-9. And then we got Money Romes and Rock City Teddy at 5-13. So they are looking like they are out of the playoff picture currently. Maybe that can change. Probably not. But good luck to those teams. Right now in the playoffs, we have yours truly, Isaiah, Nick, Jared, Nick Para, and Jacob. And right now, first round buys are to yours truly and Jared. And then the Toilet Bowl has Nolan and Money Romes at first round buys with Trenton, Kyle, Roman, Andy, and Brom. But truly, if you're not Roman or Nolan, you are very much in the playoff talk. And hopefully, me and Jared are close to securing our playoff spots. But we have about... Let's see, playoffs start when? Week 14? Week 15. They start week 15. So we still have, we're currently on week 10. So we have 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 5 wins, 5 medians to go. So very much up in the air for many teams, except for probably Kyle, if we're going to be honest with ourselves. But Roman and Nolan. But that was your commissioner review. I hope you all have a great week and good luck to everyone. That was your commissioner. Bye-bye.